So a long while ago, pretty sure I've done a Hobgoblin beer before, but I don't really see them too often. And today, I found the Ruby version. So I'm pretty excited to see what this is all about, because personally, I don't remember the Hobgoblin one. It was so long ago. Beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, mate Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by who? The Wychwood Brewery out in the UK. We have their Hobgoblin Ruby. Boom, whichever, there you go, I think that works. Hobgoblin Ruby, coming in at 4.5% alcohols by volume, and any IBUs listed? I do not think so. None that I see on the very white and blue and touch of red can. IBUs on the website, we see none. On Untapped, we're looking at about 32 IBUs, so so not too bitter. It is a brown ale, but I'm guessing in this case a ruby brown ale, possibly. Right? We're gonna go with that for as much as we know, or maybe it's a red. I'm not too sure. Untapped says brown ale. The website does not say what kind of style it is, but that's fine. We're gonna crack this bad boy open, see what we got. 500 ml can, if I'm not mistaken. I like how they do 500 mils. There we go. Oh shit! Fuck! It's one of these ones. It's one of the exploders. Oh no! Oh shit! I need to clean. Well, now with all the mess out of the way, I guess we can finally pour the beer and see what's going on. That's a great start, isn't it? That's always a great start. And I'm losing my mind. I'm thinking I'm gonna have the whole beer, and I'm not. But apparently I am. Looking at the beer, yes, it is a fairly nice brown ale, but it does, I guess, kind of have a ruby tone. Has a nice light brown head on top. But yeah, ruby in the light. Definitely more of like a deep amber with slight ruby tones, if you want to go that far to say. But yeah, let's have a smell. On the nose, chocolatey, biscuity, a little fruity, a little like a little bit of a berry, like between like a raspberry and a cherry. Like a little citrusy, but like grapefruit. Yeah, not orange, grapefruit. Like sweet grapefruit. Sweet grapefruit, biscuity, chocolatey, mixture of raspberry and cherry. It smells kind of like cake. Almost a bit like fruit cake. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Let's have a sip. Yeah. Tastes very similar to like Christmas cake or fruit cake. But as you saw how it just exploded everywhere, it is extremely flat. There is little to no carbonation going on in this particular can of the beer. I really want to figure out why that happens when it just explodes like that, because the can isn't shaking. It's been staying steady for a good few days now, but that, I don't know, I don't understand why that happens. Just about, yeah, it's something to do with the carbonation, and definitely something that happens in travel, but still interesting. But yeah, very reminiscent of fruitcake. We're gonna dive in a little bit more though. So cheers everybody, let's keep on drinking. Extremely flat, moderate body, smooth though, and on the flavors, again, a little bit of berries, a little bit of raspberry, slight cherry almost. And then you get more like a cake, like fruit cake, like a darker, almost like a semi-sweet chocolate cake. per se, hugged around by fruits. A little bit of cookie and some hoppy, earthy bitterness to it as well. But the cookie that I was talking about just a second ago, remember those sort of like those shortbread cookies with the raspberry jelly in the middle of them? Very reminiscent of that as well. So we got fruitcake, we got those raspberry shortbread jelly cookie things, and we got a nice earthy, bitter hop flavor right at the end of the beer. But a very, moderate to full-bodied beer here. And I kind of don't mind that it is turned out to be extremely low carbonated, or on the roads of flat. It seems to be working out for it quite well, and because of the flavor profiles is a little bit more sweet and dessert-like per se. But let's see what the can has to say. Hobgoblin Ruby beer. 4.5% alcohols by volume. Got the Hobgoblin there, looking kind of menacing. Pretty cool indeed. Description. Where is the description? Here we go. This distinct ruby beer's sweet caramel and fruity aromas tease the taste buds. Expect a delicious, full-bodied toffee flavor and a fruity finish of figs, raisins, and dates. Drink legendary. Yes, caramel and toffee. 100% in there. Don't know why I didn't mention them. I think I was more focused on the really interesting flavors. But yeah, figs, raisins, and dates. Yeah, along the lines of that fruit cake, Christmas cake sort of vibe. Yeah, but berries, raspberries and cherries really came to me instead of figs, raisins, and dates. But it's sort of like in addition to that fruit cakiness of the beer. Pretty good. Please enjoy responsibly. UK Chief Medical Officer recommend the adults do not consume more than 14 units of alcohol per week. Okay, thank you. Contains barley. And that's pretty much it. Any brewed on date or best before? Best before the 28th of February 2021. I would hate to see the explosion on a beer that old. This is brewed at Wychwood Brewery in Witney, Oxfordshire. UK? No. Yeah, UK. Also, yeah, that's it. Product of England. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Good information. ABV, little description, best before date clearly labeled on the bottom, and no real ingredients, no IBUs, nothing like that, so that's fine. Moving on to the website, wychwood.co.uk. You go to the beer section and you do find the Hobgoblin Ruby. The beer of legends. Hobgoblin Ruby, 4.5%. Has the same, different description. Drink legendary. This distinct ruby beer's sweet caramel and fruity aromas tease the taste buds. Brewed with smooth and rich chocolate and crystal malts, a blend of Fuggles and Styron Golding hops. Expect a delicious, full-bodied toffee flavor and fruity finish of figs, raisins, and dates. Hobgoblin, born different. So they do list off the malts and hops that are used, which is pretty damn cool. Taste profile, juicy, zesty, complex fruit note, grapefruit. ABV, 5.2 for the bottles and 4.5 for the cask and mini casks, or also cans. They are available year-round, apparently. The bottle is a 500ml bottle. Cask is also all year. Mini cask is a 5-liter. The look of it is ruby. Smell of toffee, slight citrus and chocolate. The taste is toffee, dry, and biscuit. It's kind of weird reading all this because it seems very I don't understand. The taste shows toffee, dry, and biscuit, but leave out the figs, dates, and raisins from the description. A little confusing. Bitter is 3 out of 5 squares and sweet is 3 out of 5 squares. Allergens are barley, the hops are Fuggles and Styrenes, malts are pale, crystal, and chocolate. Pretty damn cool. Good looking website for sure. It has a good amount of information. No real complaints there. Moving over to Untappd, Hobgoblin Legendary Ruby Beer, the same one I have here, has been given a 3.44 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of a whopping, 153,000 ratings. A fuck ton of people have enjoyed and rated this particular beer. You know what? I am really enjoying this beer quite a bit. I'm kind of bummed that I lost a good amount of it when it exploded at the beginning, but at the same time, I kind of like how flat it is. It really fits the characteristics and the flavors of this particular beer. I think they would be a little bit overshadowed by any carbonic acid going on. You know, if it's too heavy on that side on the carbonation side of things. I think some of those flavors, those more delicate flavors, will be a little covered up, little, blanketed per se. Also, for the price, I do not have a price for you. Nope. Reason being is that when I went to the LCBO website, I could not find this beer. Funny enough, I found the regular Hobgoblin and the Hobgoblin Gold, which are at $2.85 for the Hobgoblin Ale, and how much for the Gold? I think it's probably about the same. The Hobgoblin Gold is coming in at $2.85, so I can only guess that this beer was also $2.85. I do not have the receipt on me to check, but if the other two were $2.85, I'm going to guess this is $2.85 as well. A solid price for a delicious, delicious beer. Just watch out though when you crack it open and it goes. That it's not over your lap, what you're wearing, any electronics you may or may not have, any small children, any other person. Watch out. Be careful. Be mindful. Do it over a sink if you wanna make sure that that's not gonna happen. And always have some sort of cleaning stuff ready. Napkins are great. Kleenexes if you're in a pinch. Your shirt if you want to sacrifice that. Paper towels work pretty well too. But yeah, just stuff to know. Learn from my oopsie daisies, even though it's not really my fault. Just watch out. Yeah, fairly delicious beer. Figs, dates, raisins. I was definitely getting more of that fruit cake, Christmas cake sort of vibes off this beer. Toffee, caramel, 100%, a little biscuity, a little bit of an earthy hop flavor as well in the background, sort of just giving you that little bit of bitterness, but not making it not fit in with all the other flavors. Everything works really, really well together, coming and doing a beautiful thing for sure. So with that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. Wychwood Brewery, Hobgoblin Ruby. Looks beautiful, smells great, tastes phenomenal. My only biggest issue with it is that it exploded on me and I lost precious, precious beer. It's always a shame. F's in the chat for the lost beer. Sometimes that's just how it goes. So what can you do? Overall, Hobgoblin Ruby, delicious stuff. Solid 8 too. You know what? Actually, no, I retract. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep that at 8 too. Even with the little oopsie here, even with the lost beer, delicious flavor, nice heaviness to it. Not heaviness to it, but nice moderate to full-bodied beer. Flavors are on point. You're dancing with flavor. You're good to go. You are good to go. As for presentation, I do love the can design. It's a good bit of information on here as well. ABV. Nice description and clearly labeled best before date on the bottom. Can't go wrong. Website looks great as well. Tons of information. And you know what? Overall, pretty good stuff. Presentation gets a solid 8. 8 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mayperuski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's gonna do it for me. Mayperuski, like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Since I poured all the beer into the glass at the beginning, I won't have much, but I'll have enough, 'cause it's 500 mils, and that extra 20 whatever really helps. Cheers.